Hi everyone, I'm Jae. This is me and my GDCP journey. My life before GDCP, just like everyone, surrounded by university, working, friends, family, and my dog. And the creative zone is there, but a little bit far from my daily life. I majored in fashion design in university. During the 4 years, I found I was not that into fashion. My favorite part might be drawing patterns and fashion illustration, but I didn't know where I can go. And I thought at this, fashion is a huge industry. I didn't need to worry about jobs, so my study kept going until I graduated. However, I couldn't avoid comparing myself with others. It made me depressed and self-loathing. This feeling made me not want to draw or create anymore. To escape from studies, I pushed myself to work. Working always brings me the sense of accomplishment and let me see a better version of myself. Since I was in school, I started to have part-time job as an event photographer, children clothing designer, a clerk in the juice bar, convenience store, or in the mall. After graduation, from bridal consultant to technician in a technology company, I easily adapt and enjoyed every working environment. Year by year, I found I want to draw and create something again, even though I feel the creativity is far away from me. So, I start to post my doodling and drawing on Instagram, just as a recording. Then those little drawings brought me a chance to join an illustration fair and sell my works. After that, I started to get some commissions and become a part-time illustrator. At that moment, my creative process was quite straightforward. I got an idea and sketch, then colored it. Then that's my outcome. Besides, I always sit and wait for inspiration. I didn't know how to take initiative, but I couldn't forget the feeling when I explained my work and stories to strangers again and again in the illustration fair. I feel myself blooming at the moment. Then I found that, I want to learn more. What came into my mind is a book I read 10 years ago called London Illustrated, wrote by 2 Korean illustrators who studied illustration in Kingston University and Royal College of Art. That's how my journey began. When I just arrived in the UK and started this course, I felt like I was walking into a forest or maze, and there was no turning back. All I can do is keep going and try to find a clear path on the way. Along with the course and our projects going, I feel like I land on the island from a different direction every time. It was quite challenging, but it's always helped me to understand myself more and more. From our first project, Become a Magpie, I start to seek and collect everything I like and try to analyze them. Actually, I had a similar section in university, but I couldn't understand the aim at that period. But now I can understand how important it is to actively and continuously collect ideas and know my own preference. This project lights up my curiosity. Finally, I can see and find inspiration more consciously now. In the storyboard project, I realized how my daily life influenced my thought and my work. Just like our scrapbook, everything that happens in daily life will be stored in our mind secretly and become an element in my work. These two projects, Emerging Media and Culture and Identity, helped me to find that I always have a willing to try and learn new materials and do experiments. Even though these attempts always take time, and sometimes it cannot be used in my project, but I still believe that learning and touching new things can benefit and expand my creative world. Otherwise, I realize what I can improve. First and the biggest problem is I always hesitate at every step and self-doubts. I deeply know it is from my perfectionism and it will drag my progress. Also, not enough drawing skill and knowledge can be a shortcoming. I feel annoyed when I cannot draw out the image in my mind. I really appreciate that we have great tutors and lots of peers. They are all from different backgrounds and talented. I can get fresh perspective and new ideas when we discuss with each other. Some of them are good at organizing and time management. I feel my process is always left behind, but they give me motivation to catch up. And some of them have great painting skills and kindly teaching me or give me suggestions. Moreover, I love get feedbacks from peers and learning how to give constructive feedbacks. This action helps me read others' work deeply and have my own critical thinking. Along our section, my creative process becomes a squiggly line. I collect ideas and enjoy the process rather than focusing on the outcome. By going through this project, I know myself more from a different perspective, and in the end, all clues bring me more and more close to myself. This is my future map. It was built by my illustration manifesto. I think those standpoints and beliefs can light up my path and bring me further in my futures. First, I will embrace the unexpected, always be open and enjoy new possibilities without fear of failure. Secondly, I want to use illustration as a means of connecting and communicating with people beyond personal expressions. Specifically, I hope my work can comfort and accompany others through their difficult times. These aspirations are greatly influenced by Taiwanese illustrator Jimmy Liao, who is a productive picture book creator known for his healing and heartwarming style. His books have accompanied me since childhood and have provided solace to many readers during dark times. Another artist who inspired me is Xin Chu, a young illustrator dedicated to promoting sustainable environments and mental health. She effectively used her work to raise awareness and engage audience on these important topics. She is a great model of using illustration to make a positive impact. In today's information-rich world, it's essential to stay true to our vision or voice. One of my favorite artists, Yoshitomo Nara, initially attracted me with his portrayal of little girls in his works. However, when I learned that he used his art to speak out against war, nuclear weapons, and to help people after disasters, I gained even more respect for his work. That's why I believe staying true to oneself is critical. The sixth, I will embrace imperfection, focus on how to express my content not just pursuing a perfect image. Lastly, keep learning and staying curious are the most important nutrition. At the end, I will use this quote to be my conclusion. I believe that the creative process is like a dream, like a journey that can take me to unexpected places. My artistic pursuits can carry me to new heights and help me to explore a wider and bigger world. Thanks for listening.